Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at Golisopod, however you like to say it. I personally like to say Golisopod. I don't know, we'll figure it out throughout the video, but we're going to be pairing it out with Shadow Machamp. Beautiful lag right off the bat here, you gotta love it. It was happening all day, so essentially I would have like, I don't know, like 80 energy, ready to throw my charge move, vigorously tapping on it. They would throw their Pokemon in, and I would just go down. I wouldn't even have the opportunity. So it's like, okay, let's just have fun and see what we can do with this thing, the Golisopod. Now, we do have Waterfall before we did have X-Scissor, and I'm going to have to say, they both have their utilities, but man, Waterfall came in handy like in this situation here up against the Talonflame. Fury Cutter would have been able to help me get to the Aqua Jet a lot faster, but the thing about Golisopod is, it doesn't hit hard, unfortunately. It walls Pokemon and it does damage over time. It's very specific to the matchup. I did enjoy it. Gotta love this little glitch with the Mega Steelix on the side here. This game is full of bugs all over the place every day, all day. It's like its identity at this point. It's almost like, oh yeah, that's normal. But no, I had a blast, and if you do enjoy my videos, give it a thumbs up. I would have had this video up sooner, but I had to watch the season finale of Better Call Saul. Are you kidding me? What a beautiful, perfect ending. I'm not going to say nothing, obviously, but man, I'm completely satisfied. But I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let you enjoy it, of course, because I don't like people that ruin things like that. I mean, that's just crazy. Not even going to give any hints, but all I'm going to say is, woo, it's going to be a great fall. I'm going to be watching that Breaking Bad in correlation with the colors. If you did not know, that show works like that, depending upon the mood. You're going to have to look up the color chart before you actually initially start focusing on the colors that the people are wearing in the background, because they do have a specific chart that they did make for it. Really cool. It's one of the best shows ever made, because you can go back and watch it and have this extra stuff that you never knew was there. But anyways, enough about that and my obsessions with the Breaking Bad universe and Better Call Saul. What do we got going on here? Getting charmed down. Bringing in the Steelix. Now, we wanted to use this the whole time, but I just kept getting countered to some degree. XL Steelix is just an absolute monster. One of the best. I do recommend it if you are able to actually make XL Pokemon. It's just that good. This one doesn't have the correct IVs. I do believe this is like 100 or something. So yeah, definitely not on the point for IVs. Now, some of you were saying, and I get this comment a lot, and that's fine. You guys can, say what you need to say, because it's right there in your face, and it's kind of an important issue when it comes down to making Pokemon and investing this Stardust, and especially when you're seeing somebody like me with a platform, and you're like, oh, some people like to, do what I do because I help them battle. I help them figure out situations and go Battle League or whatever the case is. And you maybe think, oh, I can make bad IVs too. Look, I do it because I have to make videos sometimes, and they were just the Pokemon I had lying around at that point to get it up as soon as possible. Or it's a Shadow, and I just said the heck with it, and I've battled so much that I know the significance, and a little bit of a difference in IVs makes not too much of a change. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Now let's get into the commentary as the Golisopod. I don't know how, I can already see the comments now. Takes them out. All right, next battle, we're met with a Gyarados with Dragon Breath with our Machamp lead. Okay, this is going to be kind of one of those baity situations. I think it goes straight for Rock Slide. No, okay, Cross Chop. Good, man. All right. So we will more than likely get a shield here. Yes, good. Now, if they want to use 2, that's fantastic. They'll be left shieldless. We'll lose this lead here. Okay, they're using 2 shields. They're going to probably Dragon Breath us down. Unfortunately, that's not going to be great. Now, we do have Genesect. We've been doing that on our videos lately, just kind of swapping out the teams. We're going to have multiple for the showcase Pokemon here, just so you can get a full spectrum understanding as how it works with other Pokemon, or even what the game's going to be throwing at me. So we're not in a great position. Golisopod can't really do anything up against Gyarados at all. So we're just going to bring in Genesect with that resistance to Dragon Breath, and we're going to have to hope that our water Pokemon is going to be able to sweep in the back. I was just thinking, well, I'm going to have a ground and a fire back here, and there's a fire, and they just swapped. So what is it going to be? Are we actually going to be able to sweep up? And Escavalier, okay, so this isn't necessarily ground, but we wall it. Now, if they have Mega Horn, that's going to be doing some decent damage. Obviously, Aerial Ace is what you're going to want up against a Golisopod if you are the Escavalier, but they do not have it, it appears, and we're able to win No way. I couldn't believe it. It was like, there's no way. I was about to top left. That's crazy. Next battle, we're met with a Swampert. All right, Swampert, bring it on, buddy. And just going to go for those cross chops. That's all you can really do here. And then let that first one go. Now, if they hit you with an Earthquake, it's going to be bringing you so low to the point that they can probably snipe you. Or just a couple of quick moves you down if you're the Shadow Machamp. But you can let that first Hydro Cannon go. As you can see here, we'll let it go. The quick moves are not going to be able to take us out. They want to swap and lock themselves. That's great. But we're going to go ahead and shield. Farm down. They're bringing in, look like a Charizard. We're going to go straight for the Rock Slide. And they let it go. We one-shot. They have a Machamp in the back with 2 shields. And we have our Golisopod, which is not going to wall it because it does have Rock Slide. And that will be doing a lot of damage. But we will still have a good matchup. So what we're going to do is bring in the Genesect to kind of wither it down. Looks like we have a tough guy over here. 2 shield on Poke AK challenge. Okay. Whatever you want to do, boss. We'll take care of business over here. So you hold on to those shields and okay, nope, I'm not giving it up. I stopped attacking for a moment. I wasn't lagging. I just had to see, is this a bot? Well, why are people not using shields? It's like, it's not, you're not insulting me, okay? I don't know. People are like, it's crazy, folks. Like, I don't know. I just scratch people the wrong way. And you know what I have to say about that? For the people that support me, I love you all. But for the people that I piss off for no apparent reason or because I voice my opinion, I'm going to have to say good. I hope I'm in your thoughts all day, all night, and in your dreams as well. Let's get it. And we're met with a Cresselia here, which we're super effective with our bug type. We're going to go ahead and shield this future sight up. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to quick move down. Unfortunately, looks like we could have maybe hit Exeter, but I was going for the farm down. Not greedy. There you go. Greed. Got me there. Now we're rocking the Wall Rain. They still have 2 shields. We're going to obviously bring in Machamp to just farm down that crest. And they're bringing in a Talonflame. Now we're stuck between a horrible place and we're going to have to start baiting here. Getting the shield with Cross Chop, swapping into Wall Rain to absorb the, hopefully, Flame Charge. And that's what it is. Fantastic. I'm using Wall Rain. Yep. The no skill whale. Exactly. So I was encountering this issue a lot. Now, it freeze. And I feel like they were probably getting in quick moves, or it could have just been them already reaching their charge move and it just game freezes right before they throw it. But I feel like I can't help but just feel I'm getting screwed over here, and my opponents are getting in several more quick moves while the game is frozen and I'm just sitting there. Now, change of plans. I wanted to farm up a little bit with the Machamp, but unfortunately, I feel like they knew the situation, so they just allowed it to happen, and now they're in this good position here. Or are they? If we're able to get the Rock Slide, fantastic. We're baiting. It worked. And now we're able to get to the Rock Slide by maintaining that energy. And we take the win in a situation that was looking pretty grim. Next battle, we're met with a Swampert again. Now we're rocking with the Snorlax. Do believe we're going to be going with this team for the duration of the video, the rest of the video, because it just worked that well for me. All right, now we're going to go ahead and let this go here. Hydro Cannon is going to bring us low, but not low enough. They could potentially snipe us, but still have a decent amount of health, plus they would lock themselves. So we're going to do the same thing as before, shield this up, farm them down, and just hope we're going to be able to hit the right charge move fast enough before they take us out. It's a Gengar. So obviously I screwed up, and I'm hoping they shield this up. Come on. All right. Thank God. Because Gengar has the biggest resistance to fighting with the poison and ghost typing. Well, there's also Drift Limb and other things, but you know what I mean. So we're bringing in Snorlax. Now we have to look out for Focus Blast. I'm just thinking, let's not throw it all away. Just shield. Okay. We called the Focus Blast. Wouldn't that have been something if we would have caught it with the Golisopod? Whatever. All right, so we got a Wall Rain in the back. We immediately swap. And this Wall Rain, you know, they're resisting our water moves and all that stuff, but we do have the X-Scissor, so that is going to be doing decent damage. They back out. They said, no, I already know this is just going to be a waste of time. You won. Next battle, we're met with a Shadow Wall Rain with our Shadow Snorlax. Now I do have the fighting in the middle. Got that beautiful lag that I was talking about. Gotta love it. Man, oh man, it was so awesome. And at this point, you know, who cares, right? It's just like a part of it, because we already know they can't fix it. So bring it in our Golisopod to just absorb whatever they throw at us, because we resist everything. Icicle Spear, Earthquake, it's all good. Now, they are staying here, maybe because they just simply don't want to lock themselves. That's a good strategy. Just because somebody swaps in and your Pokemon's low, sometimes it's better to just let them take you out than locking yourselves in there. Yeah, they're going to be gaining a little bit of farm on you, but at the end of the day, at least you're not locked in and you can swap out at any time if you need to. All right, so we go for the X-Scissor. This is a good matchup. It's not like we resist everything. The Dark move is still going to be hurting us. Foul Play does a decent damage, but they keep going Power Punch here. Yeah, I think, yeah, they just keep going for that. See, the thing about Golisopod, it just doesn't hit hard. Now, I like it. I'm telling you, this thing is putting in the work. It's great. It's amazing. I love it. It's fun to use. It's just you got to have something else that's hitting like a truck on the team. You can't just have a couple of tanks. I mean, you can. You could have a couple of tanks that don't hit hard, but it's best to have something that hits ridiculously hard, like, I don't know, Shadow Machamp in this case. So we're up against a Shadow. Was that Shadow Nidoqueen regular? Shadow, okay. So we're doing the cross chop damage. Yeah, it's, you know, I guess you can go Rock Slide, but the hell with that. So we bring in our Golisopod to do one waterfall worth of damage because we needed that to happen. We're letting this first Poison Fang go, and this is getting really close, and I'm hoping they don't get to a third Poison Fang because that was a lot of energy they built up, but we're able to take that win. Thank you so much, Snorlax. Always a trusty Pokemon, and we're leading with it for the next battle. Remember the Cresselia, this is a great lead. They're going to be swapping into Walrein, immediately bringing in that Machamp to go to town. You know, folks, ever since this game came out, Machamp has just been the one. It has. Yes, the other things outpace it, but technically, when it comes to the Shadow, it's king as far as the fighters until we get Mega Lucario. But even then, you still have to rent that Mega at the end of the day. Yes, they re-changed the whole Mega system, which I enjoy and I love it. But it's like playing a... Look, I feel this way. It's like playing a game like this game, all online. You don't own anything. You know, it's not yours. It could be gone in a flip of a second. That's why I don't like these online games. Like, this one, you know, it's my job and everything. But I prefer games that I can play offline, I mean, and save the data and everything like that. Hard copies, let's go. Anyway, with that ramble out of the way, my whole point being was Machamp has always been the best ever since it came out. It's always been solid in the main series games. For me, personally used it, loved it. Swapped over to Conkeldurr a few times, but it's always been Machamp on my team. And it still has been true in Pokemon Go. It's one of those things that converted over, that didn't get screwed, and it's just amazing. So there you go, Machamp, I love it. We all love it. It's just great, right? Cool design and everything. Although I still believe that they should change, they should make a female form of Machamp. I mean, it's not too late. Come on. Come on. Anyways, we don't need to get into that. Back up against Cresselia here. Going to let that Grass Knot go, calling it. And if, you know, sometimes do you feel like your opponent just sits still, like almost in a like jaw-dropping moment, like not the biggest jaw-dropping moment, but just kind of like, I'm done. They just stop talking. Maybe they don't, but it just looks like they do. It's hilarious when that happens. I'm just poking fun. I'm not saying anything against my opponents here. All right, next battle, we're met with a Walrein here, and we let the first one go. Because if we go for superpower right off the bat, you know, you're lowering your stats, and then you're going to take more damage. So we throw it, retreat, bring in our Golisopod, and they're bringing in a Talonflame. I'm like, oh, baby, I'm loving this waterfall on this thing. Let's go. So we will be taking some decent damage over time because we are part bug. You know, the water is neutralizing it, but they go for Brave Bird. They said, I'm going Brave. And down they go, bringing back the Walrein. They got something in the back weak to this thing. What is it going to be? We are going... Oh, yeah, it's this one. Okay, so I wanted a quick move down. It's not very effective. And their dang Icicle Spears, man, they just keep adding up. Look at how much... This is Walrein for you. Look at this thing. Come on. So we got like 2 HP, and they got another fire in the back. Aqua... Oh, it's a ho... Oh, all right, so we're in a weird position. We got one shield, they got one shield. They got no more Pokemon except for this. So we bring in the Snorlax, and I'm thinking, ooh, was this the right call? Because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking Rock Slide. We need a Rock Slide this thing, but we need that shield ASAP. If we bring in the Machamp, they know we're going to go for it. So we let this go, knowing the Machamp is still at full health. We're going to be okay. But we're at the point where they're so low, and yeah, they're flying, but this is Shadow Machamp. It doesn't care about your typing, so we can just keep countering it and cross-chop this thing out of here. And let's do it. We don't need to go for no Rock Slide. They go Brave Bird, and we go for another cross-chop, and we don't even hit a single bubble, and we take that win in a situation that wasn't looking too great. Looking great. All right. Next battle, a Melmetal. Okay, all right. We got to look out for that superpower. Machamp would love to see this. Golisopod would not because of the Rock Slide. It's going to be doing a lot of damage. So we're going to let that go, and they're retreating, unfortunately. Now, I was very cautious about throwing this. They didn't catch. They didn't catch. I threw that on purpose so I could do extra damage and just farm them down here. Now, I didn't throw right away with my Snorlax on the Melmetals because this game is busted and it doesn't allow me to lock my move in a lot of times. So what will happen is as soon as they use their charge move, they swap and they catch. So just holding on to it. Farming all the way down on the Escavalier and going for the Aqua Jet on, what did they bring back in? Melmetal. Okay. So I don't think they're going to be able to Thunder Shock down. It's not going to happen. So they're going to go ahead and throw that, I would assume, Rock Slide. Yeah, taking us out here. Now we're going to bring in Machamp. And they said, whoa. And as soon as I saw that Snorlax, I was like, it's game. I was just hoping there wasn't going to be some sort of a ghost or something in the back. Snorlax is a little bit low for that situation. So we're going to go ahead and let this go. Hydro Cannon. Yes, we still have 2 shields, and both of our Pokemon are in the very low health range. What am I thinking? Well, I'm thinking I play Go Battle League every day, and I know what I'm going to be doing here. We bring in the Snorlax going for a body slam, and they back out. We take the win with not 1, but 2 freaking shields. Let's go. Next battle, folks. If you haven't quite yet hit that like button, please do so. I really do appreciate it, and it helps me out quite a bit. Met with a Drapion. Now, yeah, this isn't really too much of a threatening situation for anything that I have. So, okay, sounds good to me. Now, what we need to start doing is thinking about what they have to protect it in the back. So they're weak to ground, so they're probably going to have a fire of some sort, right? Fire, or let's see what it is. Oh, Ampharos. So they got 2 Pokemon weak to ground. Galarian Stunfisk would run amok on this team so far. Aqua Tail just tickles it on the Drapion. So, I mean, if they had Focus Blast, but on their Ampharos, I guess that's the thing. But so far, they're weak to ground. Okay, sounds good. They're going to have something to protect it in the back. I'm going to assume some sort of a dragon, maybe a grass. Well, let's see here in just a second. All I know is I'm going to immediately swap, and it is going to be a Scrafty. Very interesting team here. Okay, sounds good, and we're going to be able to just take control with the Machamp. We're also going to be able to just dominate this Drapion here because it is taking quite a bit of damage from the fighting. Shadow Machamp's counter is just unmatched. Really. Wait until we get some other shadows like Shadow Timber, Shadow Conkeldor, if that's ever going to be a thing. Or if Shadow Lucario is ever going to be a thing, those things are going to be just ridiculous. And unfortunately, Machamp will be dethroned at that point when we do get those shadows. Next battle, we're met with a Nidoqueen. And, well, this is a fine situation. Golisopod would love to see this matchup here. Machamp obviously doesn't want anything to do with it. Snorlax says, bring it on. So we're going to let that Poison Fang go. I think we let maybe both of them go and hold on to our shields here. Let's see what happens. Almost getting to the next body slam, and it looks like, yeah, we may let this, yep, letting it go. We survive and get to the, oh, we don't. They snipe us. Okay, so what I said at, okay, that was good. What I said at this point is, oh, you want to lock yourself? Okay. So I bring in the Machamp, and I'm thinking, oh, let's have a little fun here. As much as I wanted to farm down, their counters plus power punches are really going to add up here. So we get a shield from them. We still have used no shield, so we definitely want to shield up our Machamp here. As much as I wanted to farm down, they keep vamping up their attack. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to take them out and take this swap advantage right away. Swapping into our Golisopod and farming down the Nidoqueen. What do you have in the back? Oh, it's over. You already know it's over. You already know it's over, folks. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. This has been a great Pokemon. I really enjoyed it. Waterfall was great. Look out because it doesn't do much damage. So you're definitely going to have something on your team that's going to be dishing out that damage for sure. It's definitely going to be a great wall Pokemon in this situation. Or if you have ground types or water types, it's just going to shut them down. Anyways, folks, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and we're taking that win. Thank you for watching and take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!